Welcome back to Just a Minute, Just a Mishnah. This is Mishnah to the Nishmas, Fredai Basrachal, and the Schus of Edivitzuk Ben Gila, and their Frost, Sarah Basuvish, the Fush Shlema. I know we're still doing some recordings. Hopefully tomorrow we'll be back on video. We'll have to see how it goes. So Masechah Sotah Parak Gimel Mishnah Dalad Ad Shalai Nimchaka Megillah Amra Eni Shaisa Miglasa Nignezes Uminchasa Mispazeres Al Dashen. So until they put the Megillah, which we already spoke about, into the water, and it's erased. So she's allowed to say, no, I'm not going to drink the water. And then we basically go as if she did do an avera and she has to get divorced. And then what do we do with the Megillah and with her Karban Mincha? So the Megillah goes into the Geniza. There's a Geniza in the Beis HaMikdash for things like this. And there was something called the Beis HaDeshen, which is where they would burn all the apostle korbanos. So they would take her Karban Mincha and put it and burn it over there. And you can't use this Megillah for a different Saita. If after they put the Megillah into the water and it got erased, so she said, I'm Tmeah, I did the Avera, so then the same thing, we just spill out the water and the mincha goes to the Beis HaDeshen. Nimcha ka Megillah v'amra eni shaisa. If after we put the Megillah in the water and it got erased and she said, I'm not drinking it. She didn't say that I did that very. She just said, I'm not drinking it. So then ma'arim aisa mashkin aisa ba'karchas, and we make her drink the water. Mishnah Dalad ena maspekas lishtos ad shepanei amerikos ve'nei baltais vehi mismales gidin. If she was guilty and she actually did the Avera, so before she even finishes drinking the water, her face goes like yellow, her eyes bulge out, and the Mishnah says like she gets full of leather, meaning like her stomach like bulges, like swells up. V'heim Imrim Haitziwa, take her out quickly, so that V'heim Imrim Haitziwa Shalai Tamis Azar, take her out quickly before she explodes, so that she doesn't make the Beis HaMikdash, the Azar Tameh. If she had some kind of susah, let's say she paid for children to learn Torah, so then she might not explode straight away. It might happen after a year or two. Yeshchus Torah shana achas. It might take a year. Yeshchus Torah shtei shanim or 2 years. Yeshchus Torah shanim 1, 2, or 3 years. Mikan Amr ben Azizah, from here ben Azizah says, Chayav Adam Lamed Spit Torah. A man has to teach his daughters Torah. She'im tishta teda sheshchus Torah, so that she'll know that if she doesn't have veras, then if she drinks, so then she'll have more schusim, like to see. So we see from here basically that it's a good thing to teach them Torah because then just generally they'll have more schusim. Reb Lezer Omer Kal Ma'alav Dispitei Torah Ki'ilu Melam Tiflus. Reb Lezer says that anyone who teaches his daughter Torah, it's like he's teaching a tiflus, which is like teaching her to do averas, basically, to be immoral. Rabbi Yeshua Omer writes Ishta Bekav V'Tiflus Mitisha Kavim Precious. A woman would want like less food and more like relations with her husband, basically, than more food and not having relations. Rabbi Yeshua Omer writes Isha, but yes, we said that. Who are you Omer? So Rabbi Yeshua used to say, Chassid Shaita, someone who is Chassid Shaita is someone who, let's say if the Gemara brings an example that he sees a woman drowning in the river and he won't rescue her because it's not Sanua for him to look at her. V'rasha Aram, or someone, let's say, who is stringent on others and is makel for himself, is like more lenient on himself and is stringent for others. V'isha Prusha, or a woman who like refrains from having relations with her husband. So umakos Prushin, or someone who like hits himself in order to look humble, but really he isn't. It's just to look like that. Marcus Bush and all of these people basically destroy the world, and those are these Mishnayos.